Yes, sir. Look at your boy Hot, man. Hey, got a new Joyner. Got a new Joyner jam out. Reconsider. He dropped it a couple days ago with the visual. Man, the one thing about Joyner is one, his bars are gonna always be solid. I'm a fan of his as an artist just off the rip. The boy's gonna spit on everything. Um, and his visuals are always going to be equally as tight as the vocals. They really are. He does. You know, I've seen him talk a couple of times about a lot of times he'll actually write the verse after he comes up with the concept for the visual. So that's how serious he is about it looking right. But we're not going to hesitate, man. We're not going to hesitate. Let's just dive right in and see what we get right here. Look, Joyner Lucas, Reconsider.
Yeah.
Cutie pie.
I know you're going through a lot and you probably don't want to talk about this, but I'm just trying to understand a couple things. I just wanna gain some perspective, if you don't mind. Look, I know it ain't my business, but I need to know your compass. What made you have a baby by a nigga you don't fuck with? I know you in your feelings, treating anger like some comfort. Now you out here being spiteful with the nigga that you stuck with. Fuck it, I'm just wondering why you need it all. He wanna be a dad, but you won't let him be involved.
Ladies, I'm not even gonna go too hard on this, because and maybe I should, but let's be clear. This story right here, he 8 bars in already. What happens is this right here is an epidemic in our community. You have a baby with this cat that either you didn't know like that or you didn't really like that, whether it was intentional or unintentional. Then all of a sudden now the baby is something that you using out of spite to hurt this dude. And it's crazy because all of the cats I know that's going through that, it's always the ones that want to be involved. The dudes that don't care, the ones that just walk away, they don't care, they always end up with the great baby mamas that saying, you need to be a part of your kid's life, you need to be a part of your kid's life. I guess it's just the fact that darkness don't normally attract more darkness. Normally, in order to get rid of the darkness, you got to add the light. Right, and so those opposite things attract. But boy, I tell you what, it seems like no matter what, every time it's a nothing ass dude that don't care, he get a baby mama that's willing to do whatever she can to allow him to be in the kid's life. Everybody else get this right here with what Joyner is talking about right here. Let's go.
Picture me being in his place. That shit I had me misplaced, contemplating my mistakes to beat it raw. I hate a woman that be weaponizing children, knowing this to be the price. Now you all up on the gram, using sympathy for likes. Cock blocking every chance like he ain't never needed rights. I know some real fuck niggas that you ain't never seen in life. He just wanna make it right, you take him back to court. You say you want child support, but not dad support. So you can raise...
It's wild how many... Look. Boy talking about some real stuff on this here. Let's be clear too. The amount of times when women will withhold visitation to a dude that is actually giving them money, or withhold visitation and the dude's not giving you money because he can't see his kid, and then you want to go back to court to ask for extra help and show up in the courtroom and be completely unwilling to change on your end. It don't matter what. You still want to withhold him being a part of the kid's life, but you need more money to help. It's not even about the money. About 75 to 95% of the time, it's not about the money. It's about the control and the power. And the dude is so helpless because what I can tell you, I've been there. What I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt is not a lot of these cases where, especially as a black man, where you're getting, any man these days, where you're getting the benefit of the doubt that you're going to do the right thing. Normally, unless this mother comes in and she got a crack pipe in her hand or something, it's going to, the slant is going to be in her direction. Do better.
I'm on your own and now you lack support. Your kid wonder how come he ain't got a dad no more. I hope you heal all your unsolved trauma and heavy wounds. Shit that got you mad while bumping them petty tunes. plotting your revenge like using a stepping stool to push him over the edge and blocking his every move. You mad cause he got a new chick, and you'll be damned if he bring that baby around a new bitch. He say he left you out the driveway and got some new shit. Now ain't no way to keep it cordial and be on some cool shit. So you hit him where it hurts, but you don't get that a nigga gon' be a nigga. Like a woman is a gun and a trigger gon' be a trigger. No matter how you feel about the shit that made you bitter, know your child needs a father, just something to reconsider.
Reconsider. Regardless of all that, regardless of how upset you are, regardless of you don't want the baby around the new chick, regardless of all that, what the kid still needs is some type of father figure in her life. Obviously, this is all, hey, if the dude is a crummy dude and you don't want your kid around him because you're a crummy dude, I don't know how much that actually changes the situation. Obviously, that's not what you want, but this is still his bloodline. So that just says that, man, we made a bad decision on who it was. Even with that being the case, ladies, man, don't steal, because what happens is this guy might be a completely different person to the child than he was with you. It's something different about being a father. It hits different, and a lot of the emotions and the thought processes come from a different place in the heart. And so I know a whole lot of dudes is not good with women, but man, it's great with their kids. Let's keep it rocking.
Oh, listen, bitch, not that serious. Stop following my line. Stop hitting me like you doing so much. I told you, you don't want to be my bitch. You want to let me fuck? That's fine, but I don't want nothing to do with the baby, and I want nothing to do with you. All right? If you don't want to be my bitch, and I don't want to be the father, so cool off that. Bye.
No.
And that's and here's the flip side. This is the cat I'm talking about, and it's a lot of this going on. I'm not saying that whose fault it is, because it's probably different from case to case. But ladies, this is what happens, fellas. Man, you don't get to really do it. If you do this, let me understand. There's always extenuating circumstances. Everything is not gonna fit into a certain box. But understand, when you make a decision that you're gonna be like this, it's another kid out there. It's a person out there that you hurting. That once you realize the mentality that you had wasn't right, man, then it takes twice as much time to repair. It just does. Here we go.
I gotta tell you how it is, bro. This shit ain't about to slide. What made you make a baby just to leave it out to dry? You call yourself a man, but you been living out a lie. Now your child gotta suffer cause his pops got no pride. I hate a fuck nigga trying to hide, avoid the shit that really needed you. Abandoning your seeds just cause she don't wanna be with you. You say
we're gonna take that back, because he just said exactly what needed to be said. Hey man, we're not letting this shit ride. You understand that when you're not taking care of your kids, man, ain't no telling me now you some stand-up dude. Hey, what kind of, I don't even really want to do, I'm not saying you not being allowed, because there's a lot of situations where mama put the kid in a situation where the kid felt like she had to choose sides, and so now you don't have a relationship. But if you ain't try to help support this kid at all, she don't think she can call you. It's different if the kid old enough, she tell you, hey, I don't want to fool with you. That's something different. You decided because the chick didn't want to be with you, you gonna abandon her and the baby, or just the baby. Hey man, that is bullshit. You on some bullshit. So don't try to turn around and act like you some stand-up cat, man.
the only way you'll be a
Hold on, let me give y'all it again.
I gotta tell you how it is, bro. This shit ain't about to slide. What made you make a baby just to leave it out to dry? You call yourself a man, but you been living out a lie. Now your child gotta suffer cause his pops got no pride. I hate a fuck nigga trying to hide, avoid the shit that really needed you. Abandoning your seeds just cause she don't wanna be with you. You say the only way you'll be around is if she sleep with you. Concerned about your needs instead of doing what you need to do. And I don't care what the past be, cause if I'ma keep a G, I think you need your ass beat. I think you need a wake-up call, something you been waiting for. Cause bitch niggas like you could never dab me. Plus your baby mama cool, she don't never trip. She work a 2 or 3.
You heard what did? Go back a minute and a half. Is this not what I just said? What I tell you, the cats that throw their hands up or that shuck the responsibility, the ones, the cats that don't care, they pull a list, what his boy right here just pulled, they always get the baby mamas that's trying. They always get the baby mamas that's willing to bend over backwards and drop the kid off and do all this. They always get, it's always the cats that's trying that get the evilest, the most evil, spiteful chicks. These kind of dudes right here, the cat he talking to never fails. Baby mama always either cool, trying, bruh.
Jobs like it's effortless. She put that life before her own. Turn the house into a home. Handle business all alone. Shit you never did. You never calling on no birthdays, holiday check-ins. Got a new bitch saying her new kids, your stepkids. Could've bought your child shoes, but went and bought a necklace. Shitting on your BM and treat her like some next bitch. But I ain't too surprised. I done seen too many bitches in these niggas. I had to light some hoes cause you ain't fit to see the picture. I hope one day you see that your problem is being bitter. Cause your child needs a father, just something to reconsider, nigga.
That part. That part. That part. Hey, it's Joyner. He always gonna touch something. He's gonna always touch on something that's real. He just a real cat that's spitting out real things. Even when you catch him on some of his stuff where he just really, if for him it's about the sport, he just spitting bars, he always gonna leave something in there for you. It's some breadcrumbs in there. It's nuggets in there because he a smart cat and he doing this with a different level of intent a whole lot of the time. It don't matter whether you're listening to GTA. He dropping some nuggets in there about certain things that you got to just be listening with the intent of getting. If you're listening with the right ear, man, you going to catch the fact that this dude right here is one of the most solid cats in the game as far as using these bars for good. And this right here is that. He addressed the ladies first. Hey, if you keeping this man from his kids, we're not going to act like he's the whole problem. And understand that what happens is you are as much to do with creating a broken child. Hey, just because it's a broken home doesn't mean you have to have a broken child. That's how this works. It does not, both of those things do not have to happen at the same time. You can have a child that is well cared for and whole by co-parenting, like you have some sense on both sides. And garbage ass dudes like this right here, this is why what happens is when the real cats that really trying to do the right thing show up in these courtrooms, we don't get any grace because of bullshit niggas like this. Straight up. And so I'm glad he addressed that. I'm glad he didn't keep it one-sided. Both of these sides of the coin need to be addressed. Reconsider was the perfect title for this. Man, this is super hard. I hope this go plutonium because this is something that needs to be said and needs to be heard, period. It really is. It's just it's something that needs to be addressed, especially in our community. It just does, because a lot of the stuff we're seeing from a lot of the people we're seeing it from are from young men and young women that didn't have both sides of influence in their lives, and so they had to try to figure it out on their own. And when we young, we make bad decisions. It's tough. You gonna stumble, and and it's a lot of things that could have been avoided if you had a male perspective or you had a female perspective that was using some common sense, right, and understood the value of one another. Look, man, y'all already know what it is. Like, subscribe, help your boy push the channel forward, man. Y'all been treating me so good. Honestly, I can't complain. I think I just hit 80 days, something like that. I think I started the channel late January. Man, right now, y'all been treating me so good. Man, I appreciate the love in advance. Look, until the next time, y'all already know what it is. Leave it in the comments, man. Let me know what you think. And until the next time, holla at your boy.